Let me ask you something. What if there was one vehicle that could replace almost every other car you've ever owned? I'm talking about a car that's fast, silent, incredibly efficient, packed with amazing technology, and still practical enough for your everyday life. Imagine this. No more trips to the gas station, no more engine noise, no more fumbling with complicated buttons and dials. Just get in and drive. That is exactly why millions of people all around the world believe the Tesla Model Y isn't just a good electric car, it's the best vehicle money can buy. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why they're right. Why is the Tesla Model Y the best-selling car in the world? It's not just about the tech or the brand. It's about a philosophy of design that rethinks what a car should be. And today, we're going to dive deep into why this vehicle isn't just popular. It's a masterclass in automotive design. At first glance, the Model Y doesn't scream for attention. It's not covered in flashy chrome or aggressive angles, and that's entirely by design. Tesla's approach is one of quiet confidence. Its design is clean, smooth, and incredibly aerodynamic. Every single curve you see on this car was shaped for efficiency, not just for drama. There are no unnecessary lines. You won't find any fake vents trying to look sporty, and there's no overdop styling that's meant to look cool for a year and then become dated. Instead, everything you see here serves a purpose. It's functional beauty. Take the sloping roofline, for example. That's not just a style choice. It significantly improves airflow, helping the car slice through the air with less resistance, which in turn boosts its range. The door handles sit completely flush with the body. Again, not just for a clean look, but to reduce drag. Even the minimalist front end, without a traditional grille, is a statement of efficiency. Electric cars don't need massive air intakes for an engine, so why pretend they do? And then there's the Tesla has seamless all-glass roof. This is one of my favorite features. It extends from the windshield all the way to the back, creating an open, airy cabin and giving the car a futuristic, almost spaceship-like presence. It transforms the feeling of being inside the car. This isn't just a car with a sunroof. It's a panoramic bubble of glass that connects you to the world outside while protecting you from UV rays. It's an engineering marvel that also happens to look absolutely stunning. This design language, this focus on purposeful minimalism, is why the model Tesla Y will age so gracefully. Think about it. Classic designs, from furniture to architecture, are often the simplest. They stand the test of time because they aren't tied to a fleeting trend. The model Tesla Y is the same. This is a design that will still look modern and relevant 10 years from now, maybe even 20. While other cars from this era will look loud and dated, the model Tesla Y will remain understated, elegant, and timeless. So, when you see a model Tesla Y on the road, look closer. Don't just see a popular EV, see a car where every line tells a story of innovation and efficiency. See a design that's not just for today, but for tomorrow. That's what makes it more than just a car. It's a piece of rolling sculpture built for the future. Today, we're taking a deep dive into something that's been a hot topic for years. Tesla, why build quality? Specifically, we're looking at the latest Model Y. And I have to say, things have changed. A lot. From a distance, the Model Y has that classic, minimalist Tesla look. It's clean, it's smooth, and it's undeniably futuristic. But the real story, the one I want to talk about today, begins when you get up close. Let's start at the front. These LED headlights are a perfect example of Tesla's design philosophy. They're not just functional, they're a statement. They're incredibly sharp and sleek, giving the car a focused, almost predatory look. There's no unnecessary chrome or complex housing, just pure, effective design that blends seamlessly into the body. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: panel gaps. For a long time, this was the number one complaint you'd hear about Tesla, and honestly, in the early days, it was a fair criticism. But look at this now. Run your hand along the seams where the hood meets the fender, or where the door meets the quarter panel. The gaps are tight, consistent, and even this is a level of precision that you'd expect from a legacy luxury automaker. It's clear that Tesla's manufacturing process has matured significantly. This isn't just an improvement. It's a transformation. And then there's the paint. The finish on this car is just beautiful. Look at how the light reflects across the bodywork. There's no orange peel, no waviness, just a smooth, liquid-like surface. It gives the car a real depth and presence. Whether it's in direct sunlight or under showroom lights, the paint quality really makes the car pop. This is a premium finish, period. As you walk closer, all these details start to come together. The flush door handles that present themselves as you approach. The seamless integration of the glass roof, the aerodynamic design of the side mirrors. Every element feels intentional and well executed. This isn't just a car that was designed on a computer. It's a car that's been built with care. When you open and close the door, you hear a solid, reassuring thud. There are no rattles, no squeaks. Everything feels tight and well put together. This Model Y feels substantial. It feels refined. It feels premium. But it's not a flashy, in-your-face kind of premium. There's no over-the-top bling or unnecessary embellishments. It's a quiet, confident premium. It's the kind of quality that doesn't need to shout to be noticed. It's in the tight tolerances, the smooth finish, and the solid feel of the materials. So, has Tesla's build quality improved? Absolutely. The evidence is right here. This latest Model Y is a testament to years of refinement and a relentless focus on improving the manufacturing process. It's solid, it's precise, and it truly feels like a premium vehicle in every sense of the word. What do you guys think? Have you seen the new Model Y in person? Ever feel like your car's dashboard is more complicated than a spaceship cockpit? Buttons everywhere, dials you never touch, a mess of plastic. Well, get ready for something totally different. Today, we're stepping inside the Tesla Model Y, and trust me, it's a breath of fresh air. The first thing you notice when you get in is nothing, and I mean that in the best way possible. The dashboard is this one clean, horizontal line. There's no cluster of gauges behind the steering wheel, no dozens of buttons for the climate control, no radio knobs. It's just open, airy, and incredibly spacious. Tesla has completely rethought what a car interior should be. So, where did everything go? It's all right here on this huge 15-inch touchscreen in the center. This one screen controls your navigation, your music, the air conditioning, even opening the glove box. At first, you might think, this is weird, where's the button for the heated seats? But give it a day or two, you quickly realize how intuitive it is. Everything is just a tap or two away, logically laid out, and super responsive. It feels less like a car and more like using a giant iPad, which, let's be honest, is something we all know how to do. Tesla didn't do this just to look futuristic. They did it to simplify the driving experience. By removing all that physical clutter, they've created a cabin that feels incredibly calm and relaxing. The materials are soft to the touch, the wood trim is elegant, and the all-glass roof just floods the space with light. It's a minimalist design, but it doesn't feel cheap or empty. It feels intentional. It makes you focus on what's important, the road ahead and the joy of the drive. After spending some time in the Model Y, getting back into a traditional car feels like stepping back in time. Your eyes dart around, looking for information in 3 different places. Your hands search for buttons hidden away. You start to appreciate how Tesla's simple approach just makes sense. It declutters your car, and in a way, it declutters your mind. It's not just a different interior, it's a smarter one. Let's talk about what makes this car so different. It's not just the electric motor, it's this giant screen right in the center. This isn't just a screen for your radio, it's the brain of the entire vehicle. Your navigation, your music, climate control, all your car's settings, everything lives right here. It's incredibly smooth, fast, and just makes sense to use. But here's the really cool part. Unlike your old car, this one actually gets better over time. Tesla sends out software updates over the air just like your phone. These updates can improve performance, add brand new features, and fix bugs, all while your car is parked in your driveway. You never have to go to a service center. Your car literally evolves and learns new tricks. How many other cars can do that? Alright, let's talk about what it's really like to drive this thing around the city. Honestly, the Model Y just feels effortless. There are no gear changes, no engine vibrations, and absolutely no delay. The moment you touch the accelerator, the car just goes. Instantly. It's a completely different feeling. Driving in traffic suddenly becomes quieter and way less stressful. The constant stop and go is so much smoother. And let me tell you about one-pedal driving. At first, it's a little weird, but it becomes addictive so fast. You lift your foot and the car slows down, regenerating power. It's brilliant. After just a few days, you'll wonder how you ever drove without it. Trust me, once you experience this kind of city driving, you'll never want to go back to a regular car. So, what's it like to drive the Model Y on the highway? In one word, incredible. This is where it really comes alive. The acceleration is so smooth, yet it has this massive punch. When you need to merge onto a busy freeway, it's completely effortless. See a gap, you're in it. Overtaking other cars happens in an instant, with just a tap of the pedal. And the silence is something else. You don't hear an engine roaring, just the whisper of the wind and the road beneath you. Because the battery pack sits low in the car, the center of gravity is super low, making it feel incredibly planted and stable, even at high speeds. Honestly, it feels less like a family SUV and more like a true performance car. Let's talk about two of the biggest reasons people buy a Tesla: autopilot and safety. First off, autopilot isn't magic, and it doesn't mean the car drives itself completely. But what it does is incredibly impressive. On long highway trips, it's a game changer. The car stays perfectly centered in its lane and maintains a safe following distance from the car ahead. This massively reduces the stress and fatigue of a long journey. You're always in charge, but it's like having a super intelligent co-pilot helping out. Now, for safety, the Model Y is consistently one of the highest-rated vehicles for safety ever tested. Its all-electric design gives it a super low center of gravity, making rollovers extremely unlikely. Add in the advanced driver assistance systems and a structure built like a fortress, and you've got a car designed from the ground up to protect you and your family. It's peace of mind on wheels. Let's talk about one of the most debated features: autopilot. Now, it's not a self-driving car, not yet. But on the highway, it's a game changer. Imagine your car perfectly centered in its lane, maintaining a safe distance from the vehicle ahead, all on its own. It massively reduces the stress and fatigue of long road trips. You still need to pay attention. Of course, your hands are on the wheel, but it feels like you have an incredibly smart co-pilot helping you out. And that intelligence extends to safety. The Model Y isn't just safe, it's one of the safest cars on the road, period. Thanks to its all-electric design, the center of gravity is super low, making rollovers extremely unlikely. Combine that with a fortress-like structure and those advanced driver assistance systems, and you have a car engineered from the ground up to protect you and your passengers. It's peace of mind on four wheels. Driving the Model Y at night is a whole different experience. Once the sun goes down, everything changes. The cabin becomes this serene, calm space. You're surrounded by these subtle ambient lights that just create a perfect mood. The drive itself is so peaceful, you don't hear any engine roar, you don't feel any vibrations. It's just pure, silent motion through the darkness. It's in these quiet moments, cruising down an empty road, that you really get it. This car changes the fundamental feeling of driving. It's not stressful anymore. It's not a chore. It's just relaxing. It's your own personal sanctuary on wheels, a place to clear your head and just enjoy the journey. Let's talk about the Tesla Model Y. Is it the perfect car? Honestly, no car is. But here's the real deal. When you look at the complete package, it's tough to beat. Think about it. You've got thrilling performance that pushes you back in your seat, combined with cutting-edge technology that feels like you're driving the future. But it's not just about the fun stuff. It's also incredibly efficient, saving you money on gas every single day. It's one of the safest vehicles on the road, which gives you peace of mind. And it's so practical, with tons of space for your family, your gear, whatever you need. Lower running costs, way less maintenance, and over-the-air updates that make your car better while you sleep. It just makes sense. When you add it all up, no other car offers this much value in one single package. So, after all that, is the Tesla Model Y the best vehicle money can buy? You know, for a huge number of people, the answer is a resounding yes. Think about what this car accomplishes. It completely replaces your old gas guzzler. It steps in for that luxury sedan you've been eyeing. It even outshines those cars packed with complicated tech, and it does all of this quietly, incredibly efficiently, and with a real sense of confidence on the road. This isn't just another car. It's a genuine glimpse into the future of how we'll all be driving. And I'll tell you this, once you've experienced it for yourself, there is absolutely no going back. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this review, make sure to subscribe for more. See you next time.